Hey everybody, thanks for checking out this video. So I'm doing day 8 of the kitchen remodel, and so I'll just give you some updates on what's been going on day 8. So they worked here from, I would say, 9:30 in the morning till about 8 at night. So they're keeping busy. So, okay, so we got a couple things. So these cabinets were, again, they're making a bench here. So these have been raised off the ground, which is nice. Because that was one thing I saw. I was like, that looks a little too low. And they're like, yeah, don't worry, we're we're not done. We're gonna raise them off the ground by about 4 inches, so which is good. They put the backing on here, and there'll be some like hooks here too. What else they do? They did. Okay, yeah, they put in the dishwasher, and I'll talk about that in a second. But they put in our new dishwasher, which we just got. They put in the cabinet here, and we didn't want this plumbing taken out. This drainage pipe is kind of ugly there, and of course they have to cut to put in, to put in the cabinets, but we didn't really want to have them redo all this plumbing. And some of this plumbing's old and it has not a quarter turn but the full turn type knobs. This one goes to a hose. Yeah, so we didn't want to get it really changed, but they did actually have to take one out. The one we had, like, underneath here, we have a crawl space, and originally when we moved into the house, that's where the like the turn off for the master control for the water to your house is. You had to go in a crawl space, crawl under about 15 feet until you get to about here, and it was located here. So it was super annoying. So if I needed to turn the water off to the house, I had to crawl under there, or I had to go out to the street and turn it off. By the street and turn it off. So it was just really inconvenient either way. So years ago we had it moved to here, which was nice, but they had to move that, because this dishwasher is the same size as our previous one, just newer and all that, right? So we knew it would fit there, and they knew it would fit there, and the cabinets take up like the whole space as before, but they take up the space a little differently. So this part, I think, is like, I don't know, maybe like a little thicker or something like that, and so the pipe had to be moved, which kind of sucked, but I think it'd actually be better because it would like take up this whole space right here. So I guess technically we get a little more space in there. So I can't really complain. It wasn't too much extra, but what they did was they moved the plumbing for the master shutoff from here to over here, coming up under here, and then there's just a little access panel that you can take off and turn it off. So it's still pretty convenient. This panel's kind of out of the way. We'll probably have something there anyway, like a table or whatever. So I wasn't super thrilled, but the other option was they could basically, this is already purchased, so you can't do much with it. We would just like move it to a shed or something, but we would have to purchase another one, which it would have been cheaper than to get the plumbing moved, but it would just be basically this, but thinner. It would be like this much shorter, so they would have had to reorder a new one. There'd be some time coming in. I don't know. Either way, we didn't want to get that shorter because then it kind of throws off, I don't know, how balanced things look and stuff. They also play with the idea of, moving, kind of moving some things around in different areas. But, we spent a lot of time designing the areas. So it's like, well, we don't really want to kind of play that game now. So we just did the plumbing, but it wasn't too bad. The other things, let's see. Trying to see if they did much over here today. They did put on some trim stuff at the bottom. They put on some, the gray type stuff at the bottom there. I see that. Oh, what was really nice is when, we had done it already like some days ago now, but when we had this stove out in the hallway over there, out in the other living room, it was so nice to clean the sides of it, the left side and the right side that are like against the cabinets, our old cabinets. You know, like you have some food or some grease that goes down there. It actually wasn't terribly dirty, but you know, a couple of grease drips or whatever. But it was nice. It was really satisfying to clean that. So they have some, you know, we have some extra paint down here. So after they're, you know, they make little, you know, smudges and scuffs after they already painted. You know, which is understandable. They're moving a lot of stuff and, you know, handprints and all that, pencil marks, you know. So those will get painted, you know, leaning on the wall or something. They still need to put the doors up there. Actually, that might be one where the door didn't come in yet. I forget. There was one cabinet where they could put, the cabinet came in except with a door or something like that. So coming in like December. So we're gonna have to wait a while for that, but at least we can still put stuff in there. I saw this over here, you know, like a touch-up kit. This is like a touch-up kit for paint, you know, on these cabinets. Again, when they're putting them in or just on delivery. Yeah, we noticed one over here. Yeah, just like little, you know, just these little things like this, right? Where it's like little chips. Someone probably wasn't gentle with the box or something. So they'll, you know, touch that up. And really, I don't care, but it's like when you pay so much for something, you want it to be like, even those little trivial things, you want it to be, you know, exactly how it should be. So they're gonna start putting in the range hood next time, the counters, countertops. So that'll be nice. That'll start looking really nice. And we have some quartz countertops coming in. You know, they'll do the fixtures and stuff at probably the last thing. And then fridge is all good now. We, like I said, the last video, we had to move it out, which was just like our old one. You know, we had to move it out a couple inches so when you open the door, it doesn't scrape the wall or scrape the door. I went to get water today, which was cool. And then the water thing's not working because they said they need to go get a pipe, but we had put the pipe in here, you know, for them to use. So actually, I'm going to take it out right now. And yeah, we thought we told them about it, but they didn't. Yeah, didn't see it or whatever. So, but anyways, that's no big deal. So they'll hook that up, and we'll get some water and ice going. And over here, like I think I said last video, this is like all of our tiles and backsplash. Yeah, here you can see the tiles. So it's kind of like a gray and a blue. I really like the pattern on these. So, oh yeah, this was one of the old pieces of plumbing that they took off. But yeah, we really like the pattern on these. And these ones will go the backsplash for the stove. So they'll go like right here, kind of all the way up. Let's see, the range hood will be there. So they'll probably just go like right in this area. And then the range hood will be here. So they'll fill up this area. And then on the other ones, we'll have different backsplashes. And then there'll also be another pattern tile. I think that same tile actually will go here. Or I forget if in the box it's a different one. But there'll be some other pattern tile right here. So it's a little coffee station type of deal. So, but yeah, I think that's coming together pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's all I got for today. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye-bye.